Hey y'all, we live in our RV full time, and to be honest, when we set out on this adventure 2.5 years ago, I would have maybe not believed that we might be looking at being stuck in the Florida Keys because of a wildfire. But here we are embracing this lifestyle. Now, we had been in the Florida Keys for 21 days, and with our 1,000 Trail membership, that's as long as we can stay at one park at one time or one booking. So it was time for us to head out anyways. So we decided to start packing everything up the day before we needed to leave, which we typically do anyways. There was just some extra added stress wondering if the roads were going to get closed by the time we got up there. And if that meant if we were going to have to turn around and come back to the park or find a different park to stay at for a night or two until the roads opened back up. Now, thankfully, they got the fires under control and they opened up all roads and all lanes were open for us to leave the next morning. Now, one thing we are trying to master is where everything's going to go for our Alaska trip. So this pack up was really good practice for us to see where everything can go, because there are going to be some days that we aren't going to be able to take our e-bikes out or outside if we're just kind of pulling off on the side of the road to boondock for a night to get through Canada. Once we got everything packed up, it was time to head out the next morning. We ended up pulling out of the campground around 6:15, but of course Hugh had Circle K calling his name where he had to stop and get a Coke, and he grabbed some breakfast sandwiches for all of us. Now y'all, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't nervous getting up to where the fires were bad. I think it was just the unfamiliarity with situations like this and if they were going to close the road when we got there. But to our surprise, they had most of the fires contained and we cruised right on through, no problem.